Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky, the third, part 31. In the last video, we did Annalise's side story and we're redoing this fight with Richard again because I want to see if we can win. I think my strat is basically going to be the same, except we're going to clock up ourselves first, and then we will clock down him. Oh, that miss is big. That is what we call a big miss. Now the real problem here is, oh my god, he does a lot of damage. So you have to buff yourself because otherwise you don't do any damage. And then, so here's the question. Do we want to do AT delays and prevent him from attacking, or do we want to try and get as much damage as possible? I think we were lacking damage back there. That did nothing. That did like half of what it did last time. What? So wait, I thought that did, I feel like that should do more damage. Wasn't it doing like 3,000? Okay, it's only doing like 17. Was it Sword and Slash we used? I guess you just want to try and prevent him from attacking. You can only do this. Her ult does like what, 3,000-ish? Okay, so now we've lost our heal, or our speed. We've got 50 EP, which means we can heal once. And we can't do anything else. Right? No, wait, yeah. We can clock up, but I don't know. I think you do clock up, right? 30 plus 40 is 70, so yeah, we can do that. For some reason, I couldn't shake the feeling that my math was wrong there. So yeah, so you clock up, you can get that off, and you actually get to go again instantly, which is nice. Which I think we're gonna let him hit us. God, we just, because we need our buff back. Okay. You gotta buff yourself again, because otherwise you just don't do any damage. Now the question is, like, we can do, like, we attack, that gets us up to 70. We attack again, he hits us, we ult, it's over. We won. We've done it. Oh, Richard, more like Bitchard, because we beat him. I knew that fight, we were so close last time. We just needed to buff earlier. And I think doing the clock up, then the clock down worked out better for us. Holy crap, I did it! Well, looks like my skills still have a lot of room for improvement. Alright, the victor. So I don't know, is this all going to be the same after this, probably? Mainly I just wanted the satisfaction of beating Richard. So far this seems to be the same. Yeah, I think this dialogue is pretty much the same. We should get a bonus for beating Richard though, so that's another reason we did it. But yeah, okay, so we're just gonna assume this is all the same. And we will super fast. Wait, we got something. Oh, we got a blade. I think it would be much happier in the hands of an active practitioner of swordsmanship than my own at this point. Wait a second. I couldn't possibly accept this. Surely, if anyone should be taking this off of you, it should be Richard. Perhaps on the surface, but how things are on the surface is not what's always most important. I thought you had just learned that fact. I'm not sure the lessons I learned earlier have anything to do with it. There's no need to think so seriously about this, Annalise. All you need to do is take up this blade and use it to do what you want to do, in the way you choose to do it. Okay, this is the same, I think. We got a sweet sword that we'll never use because I'm not going to use Analyze. I'd be happy to accept it. I feel I've learned a lot today from having the opportunity to face off against you. I do hope I'll have the chance again one day. So do I. You'll both have to make sure you don't neglect your training then. Of course. I wouldn't dream of giving it any less than 100%. Really? Sounds like that was quite the fruitful experience. It sure was. I'm guessing this was Pappy's plan all along. You knew exactly what happened if I went to ask Cassius what I did, and that's why I asked. Must have sounded a little unsure of myself in the last letter I wrote him. I see. Like master, like pupil. Incidentally, while I hate to spring this on you before you even had a chance to settle back in, a lot of work built up while you were away. Okay, I remember this. Yeah, get a chance to refine your skills, put that new spiffy blade to use. So Pappy... Yeah, this is the same. Now, if you wonder why I read the text, this is why. Because otherwise, I ain't got shit to say, dude. And it just feels weird to just like let this text scroll by, not say anything. Like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, well, it's good to see she's got a new mindset. Like, that's what the commentary would be like if I didn't read the dialogue. So... Now, can only Annalise use that sword? Because she doesn't use rapiers. And oh my fucking god? What? Maybe Annalise can be in the party after all. So it gives you, I mean, 1,000 strength. That's part good, dude. Unfortunately, I just don't think she's all that good. What are her I mean, her orbits are fucking garbage. I mean, we could use her instead of Zen, but like, what does she bring besides damage? She got Whirlwind Dance, which, so that repositions people. Petal Dance is the buff. I mean, she could do some crazy damage with that sword and Petal Dance. Fallen, I mean, she's got an AT delay. I mean, she's not bad, I don't think. I mean, at least with this sword, because of the synergy she has with being able to self-buff. But I mean, at the end of the day, she's only got 300 more strength than Zen. And Zen has a 60% buff and a 60% defense buff, like 25% more HP, significantly more defense. I mean, some of his stats are kind of hard to compare because he has, you know, better equipment. I feel like Zen's better, and I like Zen more, so we're going to stick with him. Even though that sword is pretty sweet. I mean, like, I guess she's more like a Joshua analog. Like, if you were to replace anyone with her, it would be Joshua. But honestly, Joshua's only well, he has the Tiger Heart, so it doesn't really... It's hard to compare. So he's really only got like 1520 base, and she's got 1850 that could be buffed up to like 2000. That's pretty strong. I don't know, dude. But we have to use Joshua right now. And then the problem is that by the time, if we ever, you know, if he gets kicked out of the party or something, then... I'm like, I would like to make it work, but I think we're gonna roll with this. Yeah. Really, I would like to ditch fucking Kevin. Look at this nerd. Kevin's still pretty good though. 50 art. Yeah, I think we already decided we're not gonna use the skull pendant. I guess we keep the boots on everyone? I don't know, they're just so good. Well, he would have 12 movement with these. Honestly, I think we will equip the Gaia Greaves back on Zen, just so that he remains invincible. Also, what are our supports? We haven't looked at those in a while. Some of our new characters. What is Annalise? Speed, movement, art defense minus 25. It's not bad. HP battle recovery, CP battle recovery. 2% just seems really... Now that's just like anything that gains CP, you get 2% more? Or is it like a 2% auto? Because if it's like auto CP up, then that's really good. But I don't think that's how that works. Then you give speed and defense. I mean, Muller's is definitely the best in combat. 2 speed is, well, 2 speed is worse than Muller's 5. And I mean, so let's see, that takes Oliver up to 97. She only gives like 1. In movement, it's not super great for most of our characters. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying to see if it is auto CP up. I highly doubt that's the way it works, but just 2% extra CP for attacks just seems really bad. For the most part, that's just like 1 extra CP every time you get hit or attack. That doesn't seem very good. But if you get 2% of your max CP, so that would be like 4? 4 CP every turn, that would be good. Because, I mean, that's pretty much equivalent to what the Gladiator belt was, and it was very strong. So we'll have to see. What is this door? Oh, that's the arena. I guess we will, move forward into the next combat area. Ooh, okay. Ah, Crimson Eye. You thought you could hide this from me. I see you enjoy finding empty spaces. Crimson Eye. Is that the thing that Oliver has? Well, well, well. So you take the Tiger Heart, you yeet it. Well, no. Actually, I think I'd rather give it to Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's better off with this. Ditch the Lunar Seal, equip the Crimson Eye, and become more powerful than God himself. I mean, he's basically, so he's Oliver 2.0. He doesn't quite have the insane speed without the Fool's Emblem. Actually, I think you might benefit more from it. That brings you up to 98, but you do lose your arts. Yeah, because you got the white bracelet that gives 100. I like my boy being fast as, you know, something with someone who's fast. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went back there. I didn't even really think about how you're not actually supposed to go back there. Yo, can we wine and dine? No? We went ahead and, yeah, we went back and talked to everyone after we got Annalise, right? Yeah. I was gonna say, we could go back to base and see if there's anyone has any new dialogue, but I believe we talked to everyone. Yeah, because I remember Annalise was talking to Riaz. To the forest we go. Hopefully we won't get stuck in the river this time, since I know you can rotate the camera. Oh my, this is just stunning. It certainly is pretty, but don't you think it's odd? The leaves of coniferous trees don't usually turn orange like this, do they? Most don't, but there are some varieties that lose their leaves in the fall for sure. Can't remember their names though. Rios would know better than me, but, well, I see. Don't mind me then. Actually, wait, the trees near the lodge are the same varieties of these, aren't they? Those are still green too. Yeah, so your first guess might have been wrong, but there's definitely something off here. We better be careful. It's interesting music. Ranger training and other survival lessons. No, this is really odd music. And oh, we can see the monsters on the minimap, and I didn't really notice that all in the last area. Doesn't really help all that much, but you know, it's something. Well, unfortunately we're at max CP, so we can't test if it works right. Can we evil at least? Okay, let's watch Joshua's CP. So he got 6 from that, which is pretty garbage, if I'm being honest. Pretty not good. No, you cast spells now. Gotta remember, you cast spells. You're a spell lad. Unfortunately, the stupid thingy is gonna destroy me. Well, I guess we have you just cast something. It's not gonna do any damage anyway. Good job, Zen. Really showed them what for.
Not bad.
Yeah, oh my god, look at all the water Sepith. Now, I guess the mini-map markers combined with, like, Heaven's Eye would be a lot better. Please save us from these treasure chest messages, we're out of ideas. Yeah, I mean, they have done several hundred across these, probably over 1,000, or close to 1,000 across the 3 games. Give it back, that wasn't yours. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. That's nature's law, Jack. Can't even sleep in peace. Now, celestial bombs are pretty sweet. Those are the full res scrolls, I believe. Oh no, I do like this track though. This music is. Oh, it's a shiny palm. We haven't even seen one of those yet. I mean, it says they resist magic. Okay, it looks like you did get auto CP up, but it's only on your turn. I mean, we'll try some magic. Really, I think the way I remember beating these is that you have to ult, basically. Like, you can beat them straight up, but it's, for the most part, you really want to use your ults. You know, here's what you do. You preemptively buff yourself so that your ult does more damage than God. That didn't do any damage. Well, it's worth a shot. So here's what you do, John. You run in there and you whack them, and oh my god, you do just an absolute ton of damage. And you whack them, and then you don't have like any good sacrifice arrow to make sure he's at max CP, and then he ults and he destroys them and their entire clan. Wrath of Gaboo. Now, if this doesn't kill him, nothing will.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Got 800 and a bunch of Sepith. That's 80 times Sepith is pretty sweet. HP 4. The chest smells like old people. Well, that's good, I guess, if you're into that sort of thing. One second, I do have to pause the recording. Alright, we are back. What were we doing? I don't know, we were exploring the woods. What did we find in that chest? We found something in there, but I don't remember what it was. Was it a bow? It was an HP 4, which we've already equipped. Anybody else want some HP? Some HP-pizzle? No one else really needs it. Should definitely take the Mind 3. That actually, yeah, you're slightly better because of that extra accessory. But, you know, I think 25 extra speed on Oliver is better than 100 arts. Sludgy Cookie. That's probably our combat cookie. The aromatic hickory lining in this chest permeated the sludgy cookies with a mouth-watering flavor. You know, I'm worth a hell of a lot more Sapith than that lousy trinket you just took. I don't even know what we got. I wasn't even paying attention. It was like a bomb or something. It was like a curio bomb. That's not even a trinket game. Okay? You can't just, you know, make up your text dialogues. They gotta match the chests. Oh, here's the secret chest that I could never find when I originally played Trails 2. And it was why I had a little bit more difficulty with the what you call it? The boss of the woods. What's her name dressed up as Jaeger? What do we pick up there? We picked up a sword. It's not really for our boy Joshua. Is it any good? I mean, we did just get an incredibly powerful sword. What is that noise? Is that the music? I can't. Okay. That clapping sound is the music. I was like, what in the hell is that? I thought it was like someone at the door. Yeah. That's a rapier, right? Yeah, that's a rapier. That's not for oh yeah, the handles look different. That's how you can tell. Well, if we ever use Chloe or Julie again, they've got a sweet sword, I guess. Which way did we come from? That's where we got the cookie. But yeah, I remember, because that's like when they steal, you lose your equipment and you're supposed to re-find it, and then I just completely walked past that chest. And then I was like, I don't know where you get Estelle's staff, or I can't remember if it was Estelle's staff or Annalise's weapon. And I was like, well, I guess they're just not going to do any damage in this boss fight. Dude, the preemptive attacks, they're so good. I mean, we're just all so freaking fast. That with the preemptive strikes, I mean, they don't ever get to go. We get like 14 moves in a row. I wonder where that is. Stay away! Please don't come any closer. There's someone here? Yeah, it does. Who does it? Is it? It is Gilbert. Is he being crucified? I didn't mean any harm, I swear. I'll never do anything like that ever again, so please spare my little pitiful life. The goddess just loves bringing us together, huh? I'm saved! My saviors, please help me! Do we even have a choice? I don't want his death on my conscience any more than you do, so no, not really. Oh, they're spread out, which will make defeating them slightly more difficult. They are immune. They're not immune to fire, but they do resist fire, so gotta remember that. I mean, they're gonna have to move. Yeah, we'll just position it like that. No, didn't really work out all that well. I mean, we could taunt, but I think these guys are pretty much toasted and roasted. And Joshua, he is getting his ass beat. There's not many that would say that he is not in the process of getting his ass beat. Okay, they're dead. Dude, Kevin is bringing supreme composure. Is that the heal? That's the heal, I think. Which is good, because that heal was super outdated. That was terrifying. Aren't you supposed to be part of Ouroboros? How do you keep getting yourself in these messes? You are so rude. I didn't end up in this situation because of my own error. It was a result of a tale so tragic anyone who heard it would be moved to tears. I think there's more pressing issue here, to be honest. How'd you even get here ahead of us? That is a good question. Did you get through the second and third warp circles before us somehow? After parting ways with you at the castle, I found myself surrounded by armored knights. Naturally, I fought back with all the skill and grace I've known for her, but during the fight I was engulfed in some sort of strange vortex. Next thing I knew, I was in front of a building near a cliff. What a miracle. Clearly I've been chosen by Adios herself to be the hero of a new story. Kevin, you think? Yeah, sounds like he just ended up getting drawn into one of those vortexes that pop up in battle every time so often to make things vanish. Damn though. Ended up all the way here on the 4th plane just because of that is some luck. Truly. Lost for words, I see. Not that I can blame you for being in awe of my good fortune. Oh, we're in awe, right? Anyway, you said you ended up being in front of the lodge, so how'd you end up all the way out here? You decided to start looking around? Well, and this time you're the one with the good question. You were saying things like I didn't mean any harm and I'll never do anything like that ever again earlier. What was that about? Whatever do you mean? I have absolutely no idea. Did you try and steal their food? Well, why did you say something? That was merely the result of me being so relieved to find you finally out of mortal danger. I think I know what happened now. You were so hungry that you wouldn't try to grab one of those beastmen's food, huh? Well, you have no reason to feel ashamed, my man. Everyone needs food in order to live. That was pretty damn reckless of you, for sure. Gilbert, do you want to come back to our base with us? That might be an idea. We got plenty of food and water back there. Save your pity. I was able to steal at least a month's worth of food from them already. Really? I kind of doubt that. How do you even fit a month's worth of food on you? Granted, I guess we are carrying an entire armory worth of weapons and armor, so we're not really ones to talk. And it's all mine and mine alone. I won't give any of you so much as a crumb. So long, losers. See ya, nerds. He's incapable of listening, isn't he? Is he planning on staying here for over a month? Who knows, but all we can do is leave him to our own devices for now if he doesn't want our help. I wouldn't be surprised if he changed his mind. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to be ready to give him a warm welcome when he does then. I really don't want Gilbert in the party. But, I mean, I guess if Richard can turn over a new leaf, why can't he? Even though, you know, Richard's, like, actually, like, good at doing the things he's supposed to do. Should I just... I don't even want to fight you guys. You're not worth it. Also, I want to heal. Well, the time spent for healing those things is probably worth it. Hey, Joshua's ult by itself, I probably didn't need a crit. That was another thing I was kind of like, I don't even know if this will kill without a crit. But he does have 200, so it probably would have. You didn't knock him out of the AoE, did you? You did not. Oh no, one dude lived. Well, I mean, he lived, but for how long? Gatling gear. First step towards beating kleptomania is admitting that there's a problem. EP Cut 4? This chest was made with state-of-the-art freshener technology. EP Cut 4? Oh yeah, did we already get a 3 somewhere? Oh my god. Oh my god, he's good. Oh, he knows Orbital Down now. Honestly, part of me is like, give it to Joshua so that he can have Orbital Down for you. Honestly, I think we will. Give you the 3, give you the 4? So that you do not have access to Orbital Down for reasons... Dude, that clapping in this song keeps getting me. What do I need for Orbital Down? You need 12, 8, 4. You have... not that. You need 4 magic. But then you wouldn't have enough for this. yeah, you could lose this, get an impede. You would still keep your heal. You lose Curia? Yeah, that's definitely good. I mean, Orbital Down, I think, is pretty dang good, especially considering we're so magic focused. And I mean, a lot of things, I mean, we didn't really learn about that spell until the end of Trails 3. I mean, end of Trails 2. But, like, most things were susceptible to Orbital Down. I can't even remember why I started using that spell. Oh yeah, I think it was for the Luciola, like some of the copy stuff, because it was like, the debuff would stick onto Luciola when she would create her copy, so you could figure out which one was the real one. So are we done with this area already? Apparently. Action 4. How fast is he? How fast is he? Let's see. I mean, like 110. 105. Oh, he's so good. And he's got Orbital Down for himself. Oh my god. What do you need for Death Screen? You need 15, 10, 10. You're close. You're very close. Actually, could we get rid of EP Cut and still have Orbital Down? Like, if you use that one, would 3 be enough? It's just not quite enough. But Oliver having Death Scream is so good. I think it's worth it. It just makes me so happy I can scream. Okay, well, we're not quite done here. Kidney daggers. I hope my contents were speedrun worthy. This is not a game I would like to speedrun. Sounds like you spend. It seems like you spend a lot of your time holding down the control and alt keys. Really? I mean, did you have to be that aggro? Then again, who knows? Maybe it's one of those games where you input a very precise number of button presses at the start of the game and it just skips to the credits. Oh, it's Shara. Shara? Darling Shara. Shara? So she's our lady this time, huh? Makes sense we find nothing but bracers on one of their training grounds. We'll have to defeat her so we can get our sealing stone. Here's hoping we can have the real thing by our side. Exactly. Now, we did take a little damage coming in here, but Oliver is not afraid of any of you. They're like little birdmen. So let's see. You're a birdman, okay. And that's Shara. She's immune to wind. Well, unfortunately you did lose your Orbital Down, but, you know, we can just clock down people. And you are good at, blasting folks. Yeah, this dude's gonna move in before you get to cast. How much does Supreme Composure heal? 1,300? Pretty good, pretty good. I just feel like the buff is so good, you gotta go for it. Ho ho ho. Oh, it even procced an instant kill. Ooh, the AT advances. That's a pretty neat combo. Well, we probably don't really need to death screen it out. They're so grouped up. And I think spiral flares are fine. Them confusing Zen, definitely, like, some might consider it a problem, considering he just buffed himself as well, but, you know. Thankfully we have Curia. You do have White Gehenna, so I think you may as well go for it. Even actually, you probably should have clocked up Oliver so that he can be even faster than just the fastest thing alive. Looks like she's Aerialine. This might actually interrupt it if we kill her. Oh, she didn't take any damage from old Joshua. Go for the... How much does Sacred Breath heal? Yeah, 5,500 is pretty bad, or pretty good. And it gets rid of that blind and confusion. I think you punch her. Because I'm thinking if we knock her out of this phase, she'll stop casting. It did work. Oh my god, I'm smart. And hit her back with the clock down. Did proc an instant kill, but I think that dude was dying regardless. Bop him. Hit him with the bop. Oh, you absolute fools. You stand no chance. We're too strong. Dude, I should have bumped the game up to Nightmare. I didn't realize they were going to let me ball out of control like this. I guess just go for single. Actually, you should probably hit people. You don't really do magic damage. I mean, please keep trying to hit Zen. Waste your time. I guess one benefit to keeping Joshua back there is that he can, she basically has to hit Zen, unless she wants to waste a turn, moving away. I mean, he's actually doing really good damage with that buff. Well, you could go for flicks. Actually, just... Oh, well, there's honestly no reason to ult. Oh my god. She is destroyed. Honestly, I'm just like, man, these frickin' accessories that they give us are just so broken. I mean, like, I feel bad using them. But at the same time, I'm like, well, if I don't use them, I feel like I'll get my ass kicked, so... Maybe it all evens out in the end. I would have preferred, like, a Mind 4 than an HP 4. I feel like the HPs are just only really useful for... I don't know. I mean, they're great for someone like Zen, who has such a high base HP pool, and it doesn't really matter what Sapiths he needs. I can hardly wait to feel her in my arms again at long last. To the garden, my friends. Well, let me explore, make sure there's no secret hidden accessory like last time. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, because we explored both. I wonder what this thing is over here. Is there like a hidden passageway to get over there? It really makes you think. You thought you could sneak up on me. You absolute idiot. What's this Supreme Flicker? It penetrates AT... Wait, what? Does it just do more damage? I don't understand. Penetrate. What does that mean? Has it always said penetrate? Maybe it... I don't know, I mean, I guess something to do with, like... Maybe it ignores stat buffs? Be like my guess? Haha, you can't do damage. Oh no. He's gonna bot me and make me lose all my, So what happens if you heal yourself with Vanish? Let's just, this is a teaching moment. Nothing, okay? You don't self-send yourself to the Shadow Realm. That's good to know.
That's that. Let's move out.
Good to know. I'm just kind of like making sure there's no secret entrance over there to... I don't know. Let's go back to base. Oh my god, we're at 40 minutes. Yeah, we should stop because I have like almost run out of hard drive space. I have Like, I mean, we are running on gas. Like, I mean, I've deleted almost everything I can. I've just got so many videos, dude. I mean, this series alone is at like 31 parts, and it's not even, the first video is not even going up for another week, or like a week and a half, really. So that's just to give you a glimpse into the backlog of just how many videos I've got rolling, ready to be uploaded. Unfortunately, most of them still have to be edited, which takes forever on my computer. So, yeah, no. I'm McCheesy87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.